Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is a new day. It is Sunday, March 16, 2025. We have war. We have war in the Middle East. We have new wars. Just need to price that in. Uh-oh. Right? So now, will the markets price it in? They markets might not price it in. Now, Bitcoin and the markets are down today, but we had the futures markets have not opened yet, right? So future markets are going to open in a couple of hours here, and if it's red, then watch out below, right? So, because this is three wars, right? The markets have to price three wars in here. The war with Yemen is happening right now, and it was crazy last night. And then the war with Iran and Iraq, right? So those three wars are going on right now. Everything Kim Clement talked about back in 2015, 2014, when he saw this stuff, it's all happening right now. All the countries that he was mentioning have been set free except for the last three: Yemen, Iran, and Iraq. Okay, Iraq's going to be last because that's the one with the wealth transfer, right? That's the one that's going to break the system, right? So that's why that one is last, right? So Yemen is next, and we're doing that right now, and that's going to be done. And then Iran will be top overthrown, and then Iraq is last. Okay, unfortunately, Iraq's last, folks. I know. Golly, come on, man. Iraq's last, yeah. But hopefully it doesn't take too long, right? So, but either way, it's happening, and all those people that told us it will never happen, these countries will never be free, and these things, that you're watching it with your own eyes. You're watching it with your own eyes, and so you're watching it with your own eyes. Wake up, get out of the matrix, get out of the mind control. You're watching it with your own eyes. Right? These countries are being set free and are about to be fully set free in the coming days and weeks here. You're watching it with your own eyes. Stop telling yourself it's not happening. Stop believing all the people who told you that it was a scam and all you're watching it with your own eyes. Right? That's very powerful. You're literally watching it with your own eyes. And so those people were not telling you the truth. They are deceivers. Right? I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how much you honor them. They weren't telling you the truth because you're watching it with your own eyes. Right? So it sucks that a lot of people deceived you, but you're watching it with your own eyes. So it is what it is. All right. Let's go here. So 406283, 2.81% there for LUNC, and 342 million on market cap, 17 million in volume, 5.44 trillion. All right. I also told you that me and Snippy will be on the right side of history, and the others will not be when it comes to Iraq, didn't I? And you're going to watch it with your own eyes. Right? All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back here. All right, the 7 days we're up 8% and 22 million in volume there, down, and 57% to downside in the year, 22% on the month there. 17 million in volume, not 22. Okay, so let's go over here to USTC. We got 13.013. I wish it was 13 cents, but it's not, right? So one day is 13 cents, right? One day will have 13 cents, but volume is up, man. 22 million in volume there as we flush right back down. We pump right back up and then we flush right back down. And because of the war in Yemen there. So we're still at 5.55 billion on circulation, excuse me, and 72 million in volume here on this one as well. So 18% last 7 days, which is awesome. Down 27 though in last month, and 55% last year. Ouch. Doesn't look like a token that the community is trying to repay, but okay, you know, at some point we will. At some point it will be repegged. Not an algorithmic repeg, but just a buying power repeg. We're just gonna buy it up and burn it and buy it up and get it to a certain, get it to maybe 80 cents or 90 cents, 75 cents, and let LUNC do its thing and Luna 2.0 do the thing, right? Get into the dollar, Luna, back to 15, $30, up to $100 again, So awesome. Okay, so 158, 148, excuse me, $1 million market cap, and then we have 39 million volume. So volume's up big. So we're getting some, volume back. We've been having some really, really low volume in this market, and we're having worse than bear market. I mean, some of the in the bear market volume was bigger than the volume that we're having now. So liquidity has just not been there at all. And a lot of the liquidity has gone into gold. Gold is making new all-time highs. Silver is breaking out as well. We talked about silver on Patreon. I've been talking to you guys about silver for 9 years. You know what I mean? So my best is my best investment. I told you guys it was my sleeper investment was silver, my best investment. Then all of a sudden I heard Greg Manarino say it's his best asset, is his most undervalued asset as well. I'm like, well, yeah, there you go, right? So somebody else agreed with me about silver, right? So I said, hey, man, silver is gonna make us a lot of money, man. It's so undervalued here. Everything uses silver, right? So and then the robotic era is coming, right? Was talking to you guys about that robotic era and how AI, robot, and the robots are going to take over all of people's jobs. We need to have multiple streams of income. We need to be able to make as much money in cryptocurrencies as we can, so we can sustain ourselves when the beat system comes in. We talked about all of these things, man. Right, and so the problem is people didn't do anything. They didn't buy silver, they didn't buy gold, they didn't buy, they didn't create multiple streams of income. They just sat there and just worked 9 to 5 and said, "We'll just see what happens," And now we're here, right? And now everybody's getting laid off, and now people are crying, right? So it's like you've been with some of you guys have been with me for the whole time, and you didn't do anything, like. So it's like, man, why did you do that to yourselves? So some of you guys did a lot, and some of you guys are living a good life now, right? So you got multiple streams of income, you're staking, you got divvy payouts and Flare or whatever other tokens that give you different pay. Maybe you got stocks that give you divvy payouts on a monthly basis. You're doing really well. And you're trading with me on Patreon. You're doing really well. So good for you. Good for those that took action. And the rest of you guys that didn't take action, you're paying the price for it, and you'll never do that again. Hopefully, you're going to take action now, right? So because you can see that that's where we're going. A lot of people are about to lose their jobs, and a lot of people's jobs will be taken over by robots, right? And the only jobs that are going to be available here in America will be factory jobs. Like you working in the factory. It's almost like we're going to become China again. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to work in no factory, right? So, um, and hopefully you don't either, right? But somebody's going to have to be working in the factory. Not the godly people should not be working in no factories, though. You should be owning the factories, or you should be owning your own business. You should have multiple streams of income. Reclassifying USTC is not going to pass, at least unless some big validators step up here, right? Establishing Terror Classic Sub DAO initiative. Okay, that's going to be close here. That's going to be a close one. And investing contract payment options. Here comes some red. It was only green and blue. Now we got some big red in there. So this is going to be a close one too. So we got this is going to be close. This is going to be close. And this is not passing at all. So, okay. This did pass though. So compensate additional development work there. It got passed. All right, so let's go over here, wrap up the video. 32 million in burns today, 28,000 in burns today for USTC. And then we're at the 15.85% there, 1 trillion 30 billion. All right. And let's go to Oracle Pool. Okay, just chilling. Community Pool. All right, so it looks like more they got the compensation there for LUNC. Whoever that was, that proposal did pass, so they did get some compensation there. Okay, and then we have stats here: 548 million added to staking. But let's ramp that up, guys and girls, and see if we can get to 1.1 trillion there. Nobody's really burning LUNC today. Nobody's burning USTC. It is Sunday, and people are probably just doing other things. Community first LUNC leads the way was 372 million. Happy Caddy Crypto 371 million there, and All Knows lost 434 million on the downside. And okay. So we have missed signatures. We have 50 validators and missed signatures, and these guys are back at the top again. Okay, I'm not sure what they're doing, and maybe they need help. If you guys need help, reach out to All Nodes or to one of the guys, one of these Orbit Labs or something. If you need help with your validator, reach out to the community for help, man. You don't want to keep missing signatures there and be in jail. Okay, because it's most likely you're gonna have to shut down, right? So you're not getting any rewards at all. So if you need help, let's let the community know that you need help. Okay, so here are the validators, and no big changes until we get into the money zone, right? And so when we're gonna do that, hopefully it's coming, right? So if the markets see one more dip here, then hopefully that's the bottom, and we go from there, right? So um, hopefully the bottom. Hopefully we're about to see the bottom of the markets, and then we're going to see a takeoff, right? So, um, like this rocket right here, you know what I mean? So hopefully we get one more low, maybe. If we price in the wars, we're going to get one more low. If we don't price in the wars, then we just stay where we are, and then we soar, and we start to make our move, right? So we get a big old short squeeze, and maybe we get an April or May short squeeze, and then we flush right back down again for the summer. Right? So who knows, right? Who really knows anymore? Summers are usually bearish, but maybe summers are bullish this time because we've been delayed. You just don't know anymore, right? You don't know, and you don't know what Trump's going to say from minute to minute. you know, one day he'll come out and go, 200 tariffs on everybody, you son of a guns, and then the next day is, I'm just kidding. So we have no clue, man. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.